Come back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745, and of course we're playing Hearts of Iron 4, and we're playing as Italy with the latest DLC by Blood Alone. And things aren't going well for us. We've got an English invasion that I wasn't aware of until it has succeeded. We are doing a counter invasion here, which will take us 14 days to prepare, but we should probably be able to do that into an empty port. Keep supply for these guys. We are trying to hold the line here. Slightly better shape. Start heading back already. These fascist guys as well. What's the how's this division doing? Okay, I got artillery, infantry equipment, over that. Looks nearly fully up there. Very good. Now, how are let me get that noise down there. We're doing for anti-tank guns 470. So we were to come over here to our basic division and see about doing this. Well, it's almost half the guns needed. We got the manpower. That's not a big enough problem. Not that we have huge amounts of manpower, but yeah. Well, let's grab this arm.
Attento!
They...
Attento! Sì, signore!
Oh boy, I've been playing too much HOI IV. Where do we assign? Oh, here, I think it is.
Comandi!
Looking for reinforcement priorities. And I know you guys can't help me because you're watching here later. There's the theater level. Yeah, oh boy. I don't know. Well,
Formazione!
hang there. You know, you're going to go to this guy's command and stay here. No?
Comandi!
What? Okay, unassign? Well,
Avanzate!
I don't know why.
Prendete la mira! Pronto!
There, these. Okay. Always dealt with here. Okay. Well, 70 days. Well, let's do it now if we're going to get any benefit out. Or supply. Why do you keep going to Tobruk? Oh, wait, are you? No, 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 no. Unassigned. I said.
Avanzate!
Why the fuck can't I unassign you?
Formazione!
The fuck?
Pronto all'azione!
Fuck. You sure? Yes. I didn't say to go there, I said to be unassigned. Let's take you and assign you to another door. What is it with this? Some divisions assigned invasion not yet reached there.
Sì, signore!
These are the two that are assigned to the damn invasion.
Pronto,
Let's get out of here already. What the hell was that? Shield, you have a division reach a certain defensive bonus total. Okay, good. I don't know what that means. Well, I don't. I actually sort of like the invasion mechanic, because invasions don't happen instantaneously like they do in HOI IV. You gotta sort of prepare them. So I like that, actually. These guys, you come to here. I know we're risking them in the ocean and with possible major problem. Okay, Libyan Railway. Since we're only over Libya now, let's concentrate our forces there. Refineries would be nice, but again, as we're seeing, things may collapse. Reproduction, that would be nice. Army leaders. Oh, did we have... is there somebody that I wanted to put this guy here? I think Army Division Speed, Army Experience. We currently have this guy here, Army Organization. Oh, maybe we like maybe we like that. Okay. More organization, better. We're having problems. It's been a few weeks since I played. Total Del Duce. Active steel, 35 days. Okay, I think. Yeah, we'll lose. Oh, it's consumer good factories. Well, maybe we don't want this guy so much anymore because of the war. Maybe war military. We have lots of stability, lots of war. Armaments organizer. But we're not switching over yet from civil to military. I'd rather just increase. Okay, yeah, we have the political power, so let's do that. And we're also going to do Pact of Steel. Okay, that happened very fast. Okay. Treaty with Germany. German military cooperations. Land doctrine costs down 5%. Well, do we armor technologies? Bonus 35 days. I guess we can do this.
Sì, signore.
Guy for some reason. I cancel as soon as I can.
Attento.
Okay, these mountain divisions fought their way down. Okay, good. You go into there, you support that attack.
Pronto.
Hopefully they get through. Well, I don't know why it gets confused. Old man confused yells at clouds. Isn't that about right? That is Dharma fully. Okay, that's why we that went by so fast, because I didn't think 70 days went by that quick. We don't fully control. Or not, we don't control there. Okay. Naval supremacy here, the Adriatic Sea. And let's put up here. We've got these guys. Let's new command. Okay, I want you to come out. Envoy rating out here. Days do we have back here? I sort of know how to play this game. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll come out now. Fine here. Inshore fighter, fjords, archipelagos. Go with him and we'll put him out here, and we're gonna have him patrol. Now, what are we, let's see, looking at aircraft. Close support. We have a lot of close support aircraft, so let's form, add new air wing. Okay. They're gonna come out here and they can't do naval striking. So these guys can't. Well, come over there and do ground support then. That should come out. Who do we have over here that can do? These guys, no. These guys can do. No. Over there instead for. Not look like we are agreeing here yet. No. Tragic air crash, lost 2 of its officers. Wow, lovely. Alright, well. Okay, let's cancel this crap. Well, that looked like ultimately a success for us in that looked like we killed off whoever it was that was going, or the British there. Oh, there's still a bit of guys in the port. Oh, there's still some guys in the port. Why didn't, or did they just show up there? Damn. Okay, we'll kill them. Get there, gonna make it. No, the other guy got pulled out without permission. Where are you guys here? Okay, well, let's go out of Tobruk, at least back to Benghazi. You're too near the front, too near messing with supplies. Okay, well, we can produce more thingies. You know what I think I'm going to do is a couple of more anti-tank guns. Yeah, we're building another one of those and repairing some of these other thingies. I know. Factory in Albania. We've got a naval battle out here. Take a look at it there. It's submarines. Well, we have destroyers. That good, you know, Italian destroyers might not be the best, but they should be able to do okay. If we took out a destroyer or a submarine. We lost 3 convoys there. Or are we doing it? Building convoys. Okay, we got a bunch of factories, so the next one coming out in the 6th of March. So in a day. Okay. Not April. Okay, so about 1 a month. Don't know how good or bad that really is, but still. Not have any sort of garrison here. Oh god, you know what? Not a garrison. Oh goody. Oh goody, goody, goody.
Comandi. Comandi. Attento.
Okay, we got these militia divisions, which were
Sì, signore.
required to
Avanzate.
help defend the
Avanzate.
coastline here. Let's put those out a little bit. Okay, well, we got 2 of 3 divisions here with very little equipment. Oh goody. Lost. See, I gather. Okay, well.
Comandi.
Yeah, maybe we should have moved them up here. I don't know. Well, I was hoping supplies would be a little better back here. Get them in. Okay, now what we need to see about doing is... Okay, we got some aircraft up over here. So we don't need the one over southern France anymore. Over southern France, let that be what it's going to be. You guys come down here. You guys. Stop patrolling and go back into that. Leave the anti-submarine guys to continue their work. Using the cap of them. Guess I don't want to have too many fascists. This is fascist Italy. There should be fascist everywhere.
Pronto, signore.
Okay. Well, let's see. We're gonna move you to Rome. Via rail.
Pronto.
You, because we're gonna. He's a reaction force. You, we're gonna move to
Avanzate.
Rant.
Attento.
You, just take it, Joe. Yeah, Germany, you doing good job there. Yeah. I mean, my God. How hard is it to program an AI? I know. And I'm not going to say like, sometimes I think I come off as sounding like I'm either super privileged or I've had, or that I'm trying to talk big or whatever. No. I and other people in discussions on the forum when HOI IV was in development, I was suggesting the idea of scripting out battle plans, and they were responding to some of the things I was saying, meaning they were quoting and answering. And then I went back and we went back and forth. So I talked with them in that sense. And there were other people also in it. So it wasn't just gamer somehow thinks he's special. I'm not trying to go down there or whatever. Okay, I just don't want to sound like I'm making too big a deal out of me on this. But yes, I talked to them. This is why I remember it. That replayability, meaning once you learn how to defeat the defense of France, the defensive plans of France, well, hey, what's the replayability if it's all scripted invasion? That was their argument against scripted invasion. And I cited, well, why not give us a bit of a WYSIWYG, sort of like the battle planner, that you could plan out both offensive and defensive plans, and you could have conditions, can't hold line, fall back to new line, whatever, and allow players to do it. And then you could have set up and they acknowledged that this could be done. This wasn't like, no, this can't be done. And then have sort of a randomization go, chances of using what battle plans. So it's not like a purely, we have 20 possible defenses of France, let's just roll a die 1 through 20 kind of thing, pick one. No, you might weight some down that are sort of historical or sound good as, it's 40% likely to do the historical, but 60% likely to do one of the others, and let's just simplify it. Let's say that there was 7 battle plans. The other 6 each have a 10% chance of use, or something like that. So you don't know what you're getting before you go in. And some of them could be just modified historical operations, meaning, well, okay, we're going to do the historical thing, except we're not going to go into the lowlands, or, not lowlands, the low countries, and get cut off. We're going to hold back here, or, whatever it was. No, we want a good dynamic AI that can think for itself. We're shooting higher than that. Now, I did sort of, by the end of this, ask something that probably didn't win me too many friends. What makes you think you can do that based on previous experience? You know, with, you know, can you point to a paradox game where you have individual divisions and not doom stack of armies moving around that you can do this well with? You know, like go, oh, well, we did it well in, oh no, you know, I wanted to hear where they thought they did it well. They never came up with it. Okay. So, okay. Scripted invasions out. Good dynamic AI. Could they not, even with dynamic-based AI, tell it, do not defend the border of Switzerland? Just don't. Couldn't you tell it that? Unless statement, Switzerland is player. Okay, you know, or you know the, you know, as opposed to an AI. So the Switzerland is, you know, the country owner is a player and not an AI, then you can do that. And you could tell all AIs, if you hit the historical button, all AIs never declare war on Switzerland. Okay? So AI Germany will, you know, if you hit this historical option, you know, which I have as a default setting, you know, for the national focus tree. You know, so that, because, so whether it's the Allies will never go through there, the Axis will never go through there, no one ever needs to defend the Swiss border. Now, then say, and then you could, of course, this no longer applies if Switzerland is in your faction, which you may not defend it anyways because you want to put, if you think it's, you know, it's defending itself, or Switzerland is in the enemy faction, that somehow you know, somebody did a conquer Switzerland with you know, national, you know, a war goal of, you know, liberate, you know, bringing it into your faction as a puppet or something like that. So unless it's a puppet, and in the faction of your enemies, you never defend the Swiss border. How hard is it to program that in? I just don't understand how that could be, that it is that hard to program in. And we can even see here 2 divisions holding here. Now I don't know what this guy, I mean, that's like, okay, a victory hex, okay, he's, now why do you, now, okay, this is another thing. How hard, maybe out there I got a watcher who programs AI. I doubt it, but it'd be really cool if I did. Hey, if Paradox ever watches this. But how hard is it to program a dynamic AI to say, you fucking have mountains, use a mountain division in the fucking mountains, not your motorized troops, because even though this is sort of SS Vogenson troop, it's just a motorized division, as we see here. It's not any different from any regular division. These are just 9th Panzer Division, I don't know, infantry division. I don't know how that's a Panzer Division, doesn't have any tanks in it, but okay, 7th Panzer Division. These are my factions, so I think I'm getting in good intelligence. Okay, I don't get this. Now we don't we have a Panzer Division somewhere here? An actual, I thought I saw one. Oh, up here, what is this? This is the 4th. Now this has 5 medium tank brigades, so that does look and sound like an actual Panzer Division. Okay, cool. But so how hard is it to program an AI to not put a mountain division in the city and to, do a terrain matching kind of thing? Like, hey, well, wouldn't it be best, we're going to have a guy, a division, a commander who's going to guard the border and this mountainous, let's equip him with mountain divisions and not fucking put them in the middle of the plains. Now, yeah, if you're actually preparing an invasion of Spain, yeah, okay, you need the mountain divisions for Spain. That'd go really well. But how hard is it to do this thing? That you got mountainous terrain, you don't have mountainous, you get the right troop type in the right field. Out, I already knew they couldn't do this, but I'm just, my God, they're still wasting here. Now, Vichy France. Let's see, independence. Okay, the independence is guaranteed by the German Reich. German Reich is improving relations with Vichy. Vichy is supporting Hungary through Lend-Lease. Okay. How does Germany feel it needs to defend against a Vichy attack? Couldn't you? I'm not even upset with. Well, I don't know why this. I mean, there's probably because the AI likes to march and counter march. There's probably somebody coming there from somewhere. To that empty spot there. He's just probably way over here, and this guy here is probably going to go way over here somewhere, and they're just, instead of going locally or whatever. And I do get why you would maybe have 2 divisions and share a board. Yeah, and I get the sort of this is actually not a terrible position to be in here, because yes, it's a victory hex, but it also keeps this from this, say, landing failing and then coming in and cutting off too easily troops out on the peninsula. So yeah, some of this actually sort of makes sense. Some of this, not all of it. So okay, not even mad at that. But why are we, particularly defending a border? I would also say, if historical, options are capped in your Germany, do the same for Spain as you do Switzerland. No one invade it. As a historical thing. Players can decide to, and then, of course, either, would most likely either join your faction or join the enemy's faction. And since, yeah. And the reason is, I don't know, maybe I'm just, gamer, you just don't know that by the time you get ready for Barbarossa, they'll stop all of this useless border nonsense, and they're going to stack all their troops up here ready to go. It could be the thing. I doubt it. But, and okay, they're at war, and we've got a little bridgehead here, cool. Nice. Okay, so we have a railway. Right there. Okay. Yeah. This is just infuriating. This is, in my last several playthroughs, you guys know I like to do things more or less historical, in the sense of Nazi Germany is not going to invade nationalist Spain. Okay. Now, if I was playing, another, and I will someday, another German playthrough, could be in Hearts of Iron 4, but definitely in Hearts of Iron 3. And if, say, the Republicans win, yeah, I'm probably going to pour in and take out Republican Spain. Because it's probably not going to be a Soviet puppet. Now, if someone does that well and does what I think would have become as a Soviet puppet and Soviet guarantees its independence, then probably obviously only do that once. That would make for an interesting game. Once, and something I would say, is based on. Okay, I like realistic what ifs. Realistic. And starting in 1936, there is no Spanish Civil War. Spain is not guaranteed to go to civil war. Theoretically, you could have a coup that works out, so it just flips to nationalist. Or you could have a Spanish Civil War. It's a decent what if. There's some good what ifs that the nationalists lose. Whether the Soviet Union escorts in, say, matching 3 or 4 Soviet divisions, match sort of the Italian and sort of German commitment. What happens often in HOI IV. And those Soviet divisions come in, and the Soviet Union pours in weaponry to the extent, and Italy, for whatever reason, I think quite maybe legitimately, we would postulate, isn't going to commit more than their sort of 3 or so divisions to the war, and if things are going bad enough, Mussolini will withdraw them. And okay, that's a decent, starting in 1936. That's a decent what if happens. That's a plausible one. But the Kaiser coming back in 36 isn't. The Kaiser coming back in 1933 really isn't. Now, if you somehow stop the Nazi from Hitler becoming vice or chancellor in 1933, in January of 1933 or whatever, it's right around there. Yeah, okay, if you want to play a game and you want to design, and it has a good working point, but maybe I just didn't understand it. There's Evil Democracy game. There's just a few episodes up on the channel, and we're playing German politics. I think starting in 1930 or something like that. I forget. And it's sort of a national political game. It's okay-ish, and you pick your party you want to play. I normally play as the conservative guys, not the Nazis, the DP or whatever it's called, I forget, but the guys who would like the Kaiser back in power. And so if you want to postulate a game, then, or if you want to build, you want to actually build a world that would have happened, but set it in 36, well, fine. It's sort of a simpler version than Kaiserreich does. Okay, but starting with the Nazis in power, I sort of want to play that game. So we could do a what if Spain goes Republican. What if Greece is allowed to join the Axis instead of Mussolini invading it? And there's actually, and you could go into it, a good what if there. I mean, or a plausible thing. Mussolini is sort of a hard no on it, but I don't know if he would have to say it if Hitler comes down and visit Metaxas or whatever and gets the hardliners in, and they sort of wanted to join the Axis. It was Mussolini. I don't know if Mussolini vetoed it in any formal way. Mussolini just wants Greece as part of his new Roman Empire. Well, there's plausible what ifs, and there's even a plausible what if that Mussolini does not ally with Hitler. But that we could talk about that. But so normally I play something, even though I made alternate history elements if you invade Switzerland, and if you do some of the actual historical prompting up that they were getting sort of ready, if you will. And so I normally didn't follow through on it because didn't need the ICs, didn't need the whatever. But now I've sort of resigned myself to invading Switzerland as Germany, so that Italy doesn't do that. Doesn't stick a big garrison force along the Swiss border, so that because it's being played by the AI, so that it will put those divisions either on the front lines somewhere here, or if you have, sometimes the main reason they stick like 4 division stacks on the there is because Italy and we cleared out the Mediterranean. But then what it will do, of course, is the AI will put more divisions, guarding actual ports and things that could actually theoretically be, attacked. Be a realistic, follow my own sort of, okay, that is not mountainous. That is not.
Formazione.
We're going to send you there. Because this province is not mountainous, but that one is. No, that isn't terribly either. Okay, now these are, if I'm pushing into... these aren't pushing in. Okay, so let's, for the moment, do that.
Pronto. Avanzate.
One in the port. The port. The rest are going to move out. What happened to the cavalry that he did? They all die. Oh, these guys. Okay, can I? Okay. Yeah, these guys. He pulls them. I couldn't get control back. Okay. Maybe get one. Now these weak cavalry units. I'm so glad at times. I mean, it took us, the community members, so long to get this, and I'm so glad they finally did it, because they kept insisting that just simply making this out here a death zone for units would be enough, but the AIs would constantly send troops into here and just die. I could never get the AI not to do that. So this is somewhat artificial out here, somewhat not. But I'm so glad that they also did things like this, because some of these borders are just, yeah, they're no-go, for moving divisions. Some are even inside here. So yeah, so glad to do this. Well, I think we're going to end this episode here. Hey, I want to thank Tim, Strongarm, Niagro, Timothy, Sir Toyjet, and Gary for support on Patreon. But everybody else, if you just, smash, lick the like button. It does something cool now if you haven't seen it before. You only do it once. And if you haven't already, yeah, smash the subscribe button. But what would be cool is you post your comments below. Love hearing from you. See you next time for even more, yes, more Hearts of Iron.